So we just got patch notes for tomorrow's update, actually in 8 hours. New guns, new ammo, armor packs, DLSS. Let's talk about it. Okay, so let's get right into the patch notes. I'm just so happy that they released them before the patch went live. We have 8 hours until patch is live. This is patch 12.12.15.4. And here we have some of the patch notes. So let's go over some of these. I'll show you guys pictures of some of the new things that are being added to the game. And it looks like it's pretty decent size. And the game is going to be unplayable for about 2 hours. But it could be longer, just like some of the other patches. So right away, we have the optimization changes, which many of us have been wanting and always want every single time there's a patch. We want the game to obviously run smoother. We want more frames and so forth. We have added several optimizations for the game server and network component, optimized memory consumption of 3D models, added optimizations for physics and CPU time for processing light source visibility, optimize shadow and cloud shaders, improved game stability during issues with back-end connection, and improve the speed of loading into a raid. Sounds really good. Most of this is going to feel minimal to some of us. Those of you who have been constantly checking your numbers, you're going to notice it more, and then playing over time, we're probably going to notice it more. The bigger thing that has been talked about is NVIDIA DLSS. This is being added to the game in 8 hours. This is developed to increase the frame rate during the high GPU usage. If the game already runs on your PC at high frame rate, then your graphics card's frame rendering time may be faster than DLSS execution time. Basically saying this isn't going to be for everybody, but for the people who are getting really low frames, like I would say, I think they say right here, FPS below 60. So if you're one of those people that's like, I only get 30, 40 frames in Tarkov, I barely hit 60 all the time, this is going to be huge for you if you have an RTX card. So it only works with NVIDIA graphics cards with the RTX technology. And what it's going to do is they actually showed an example where somebody was getting double their frames. They were going from 60 to 120. Which is absolutely crazy. So it's not going to help everybody, but it does say that you will get an optimal performance boost. In this case, you can increase your graphic settings to get the most out of DLSS. So if all of you guys are running low on everything because you're worried that your GPU and CPU are going to be overloaded, it seems like with DLSS implemented, some of you can move it up to medium and high and stuff like that and be able to utilize a better performance boost if you feel like you're already not getting any because your frames are high. I know that most people that are getting really, really high frames are lowering the quality of everything to achieve that because they want performance in Tarkov over the look of the game. So this will be helpful to give people like a middle ground of looking good and feeling good. Pretty cool. Auxiliary tools used in some crafting recipes will return back to stash after production completion. And this is when they were talking about how tools that are used to craft things like wrenches and screwdrivers and stuff like that, they are going to be more rare, but when you use them to craft something, you're actually going to get that item back, which is pretty dope and different. I like that. I think it'll be cool addition to the game. Added weapon and repair armor kits. These kits can be found in raid, but can only be used while not in raid. The effectiveness of the repair kits is affected by the weapon maintenance and intelligence skills. So as you continue to level your weapon maintenance, repairing your guns, repairing your armor and stuff like that, you are going to level this up and giving you better repairs with the kits, I'm assuming, and then intelligence as well. And then this is what the kits look like. They're pretty cool looking. It's just cool that they're adding stuff like this in the game. I'm very curious to see how they will work in comparison to just quickly repairing with one of the traders that we currently repair with. Here we have added revolvers. We're getting the Chiappa Rhino 200DS. If I pronounce that wrong, correct me in the comments and make fun of me. Chambered in 9x19, and then we have the Chiappa Rhino in 50DS, chambered in 357. They're adding these ammo types. We have the Magnum Soft Point, the Magnum JHP, the Magnum Hollow Point, and the Magnum FMJ for the 357. And then in the near future, we will also be adding 2 more versions of the Chiappa Rhino, chambered in 40 SW and 9x21. So that's sick. It's going to be chambered in, that's kind of crazy that you can chamber it in 4 different rounds and they're going to be in the game. This is what some of the pictures are for these, what they look like. If some of you have played Siege and some of the other games, you've already used this gun. I'm pretty excited to use it. It's gonna be pretty sick. whether you're using it to like flex on someone or whether you're using it because it's actually really good will be determined. I'm gonna continue scrolling down. By the way, guys, just so you guys know, quick shout out to the Discord. If you guys jump into the Discord, everything that BSG ever posts goes through our Discord. That way it can be like a one-stop shop and you guys don't have to scour the internet for information. You can just go to the Discord and that's one of the many resources we have in there. So you can go over there and you can read all this stuff. Added leveling for Revolver Mastering, improved rogue AI to enhance their teamwork interactions. This is going to be a interesting change because there's many people who assumed that they were going to make rogues more difficult because they are so predictable. So the thing is once you get good at rogue farming, rogues are like not a problem at all, and people farm them in minutes. There are people that farm them in minutes and they just do it over and over and over. So with that being something that's popular right now, whether it's for XP, for Kappa, or just because people are bored or trying to find something new, we kind of guessed that there was going to be some changes to the rogues. We just didn't know when. So it looks like it's going to be this patch. Rework the spawn mechanics for scavs in order to exclude spawns near players and inside objects. This is dope, especially if this is going to be relative to player scavs, because if you guys have played Lighthouse, you know exactly what I'm talking about, where a player scav will literally spawn right on you or a scav will spawn right on you. We even have clips of it. Additionally, it's aimed to remove the ability to spawn at scav or rogue sniper positions as players. Oh gosh. Added the ability to click the next button on the PMC USEC Bear Factions selection screen before the models are fully loaded. So a lot of this stuff seems like it's kind of just like quality of life, faster, better in the optimization category of menus and stuff, which is dope because sometimes we know that the menu slightly lags. Updated the sounds of pouch interaction for several weapon and magazine types. Reworked the stats of the endurance elite skill. So this is another big one. Endurance was nerfed. Increases breath recovery speed by 50% and it used to be 100%. Increases stamina by 20% and it used to be 25%. Who knows if strength is next or what skills are going to be reworked next, but endurance elite level skill has been nerfed in a few hours, so get your running in. Added the ability to sort tasks by location. This is nice. This is a nice little quality of life right there. Rework the scav behavior mechanics on factory while players are fighting Tagilla, so they don't completely bot out or all jump you at the same time, I'm assuming, because they act really weird. If you have farmed Tagilla or have had a bunch of dailies on factory, then you know exactly what they're talking about. Added inertia for bots when accelerating and decelerating. Add speed settings for bots during stationary, turning, and running. Bots will no longer shoot. Finally, those little rats are getting nerfed, dude. AI is having inertia. This is amazing to hear, dude. I am so sick and tired of them running around doing whatever they want with no consequences. They are getting inertia in a few hours. This is a positive change. This is what a huge portion of the community has been pissed about, is why were we the only ones who got inertia? And now we have the scavs literally skirting around, power sliding us, shooting us while they're jumping on the floor, all that kind of stuff. Both of those are fixed right here. Bots will no longer shoot while switching stance. For example, when trying to go prone or stand up. Added inertia for bots when accelerating and decelerating. Added speed settings for bots during stationary, turning, and running. We did it, boys. The scavs are getting nerfed. Added the ability to replace an operational task in Trader Quest menu. The replaced task will be considered failed. The cost of each subsequent replacement will increase until the task's completion timer runs out. Okay, cool. Disabled environmental sounds like wind or rain while loading and screen. Nice. I wonder if they are getting rid of the dubstep sounds that we hear like you're at a rave at the ending or beginning of raid. Adding a new type of operational task, elimination while using a specific weapon class like sniper or assault rifles. That's cool. I like that. Added overheating ability for several weapon attachments. I'm not sure what that means, because maybe they mean now you can get overheating more often with like things that aren't suppressors, I would assume. We'll have to wait and see on that one. The death screen, because I think the suppressor is the only thing that overheats right now, right? So maybe they're adding to that. Sad. The death screen now shows a player's nickname if you're killed by a player scav. Added the connection type tab to the game settings. Select HTTP in case of issues with access to the functional sections of the lobby. The setting does not affect the game performance during raids. So for the list of fixes, I'm actually just going to leave this here. A lot of this stuff most of you don't care about, and it's in the Discord, and then I'll leave you, just pause the screen if you guys want to read them. I'm not going to go through every single one of these. I mainly wanted to cover the important things and the things that people have been anticipating and the things that that are brand new, and try to get this video out as quickly as possible. That way you guys have the information. Hope you guys got some value out of the video. If you did, make sure you smash the like button. It does go a long way for the channel, and you guys can always subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content like this, and you can always hit the bell if you want to be notified when videos go live. Other than that, I would love if you guys came by the stream sometime. We are live every single day except for Sunday in the evening, 6 p.m. PST, and I think you'll have a good time. Let me know what you guys think about the patch notes down below in the comments. Let's talk about it. What are you excited about? What are you upset about? What are you confused about? Let's go over it. Other than that, guys, I hope you guys are very blessed. Hope you have an amazing day or night, depending on where you're at in the world. Wait. Don't go anywhere yet. Don't go anywhere. We have more videos for you right here. Check them out. Hopefully they bring you some value. I will catch you guys in the next one, and happy raids, my friend.